I'm trying to get a clear understanding of what it means to have things in place when price appreciation happens. If price appreciation happens quickly and I don't have an LLC set up, does that mean I'm paying the taxpayer? Not necessarily. Depends on how much XRP you have. So you have 30,000 XRP, give or take. XRP goes to $1,000, you're sitting on $30 million. In the US, your gift tax threshold is $13.99 million per person. Okay, so between you and your spouse, you get about $28 million that you can gift out of your taxable estate with no lifetime, no gift tax. Anything above that amount, you tax at 40% if you want to gift it out of your taxable estate into a trust. You could wait and set up the LLC after, but you're not going to have a bank account. You're not going to be able to get it in. It's a huge investment. We're going to be overwhelmed, and we're going to take care of people that prioritize things and make sure that their stuff's in place. And that's not to be mean. That's just to provide value and make sure that people that have been proactive are taking care of them. So you're not going to be stuck out, or like it's not going to be a huge problem, even if it went to $1,000. If it goes to $2,000, now you got $60 million. Now, if you want to allocate it to an LLC, a lot of money to move into a corporation. If you want to move it into a trust, you're going to have to pay gift taxes, but you're not going to be able to get all of it in there. If you want to set up an insurance policy, you're not going to get to write anything off. If you want to take profits, if you sell any, you're not going to be able to mitigate taxes until you move it into an LLC or a trust or do something else to structure it beside of an entity. You're just on your back foot, I guess is how I would put it. So it's not like you're at a significant disadvantage or you couldn't do those things post-price appreciation. If your bank account isn't seasoned in and you move large amounts of money to it, it's likely going to get frozen, especially if it's your personal bank account. You've never had more than $10, $20, $30, $50,000 in there and you move $1 million in it. From a crypto exchange, they're locking it down. The bank is going to lock you in. If it's a business account, you've already been doing business with them for 3 to 6 months, and you've already moved some larger sums in and out of that account, it's not going to bat an eye. It's fine. Move $1 million into it. You let them know. I'm setting up a business. I'm going to have a large liquidity event from some of my alternative investments. I plan on moving 7 figures in here in the next 4 or 5 months. Let them know that. They will set you up. They will be happy to have you like a lark. They're not going to lock your account. But if you're being reactive and you're not in a position to move methodically because you want to rush through things, or you feel rushed to be able to take profits and like make sure that you don't lose things, or when this happens and you got to rush through things to get it done, then we have solutions for all those things. I've already thought through all the contingencies for all that stuff. We're able to work with people in those areas and make sure that you're still okay. But again, like, you're just a lot better off if you're going to be proactive about things rather than reactive and be on your back foot on the other side of price appreciation. If nothing else, if you don't set up the LLC, if you haven't got bank accounts established, if you don't have an exchange account established, if you don't have an OTC desk, if you haven't got to work with digital wealth partners, if you're not in the mastermind, at least start having conversations with professionals that you want on your team. CPAs, accountants, estate planners, tax attorneys, other wealth managers, people that are going to be able to give you good advice and counsel, so that if you haven't ever managed in $20, $50, $100 million before, you're not in a spot where you get caught with your pants down or somebody trying to take advantage of you or put you in a bad position. So anyway, I'm here to help people on that. Just start seeking out the right professionals to surround yourself with and make sure you're getting the education so that you are not taken advantage of on the other side of price appreciation. And again, if you got at least 30,000 XRP, it's probably a really good idea to start setting up some entities or looking into that.